Good morning. Happy Monday. I am here with you to look into our Monday mindset using the Peace Oracle cards by Tony Salerno and Leela Williams. The card that jumped out of the deck this morning as I started was Truth. And Truth, the affirmation starts with I come to myself with compassion and love. It is safe to reveal who I am. My fears are welcome here. They cannot control me. My hurts are welcome here. They can never haunt me. My truth is welcome here. It is strong and enduring. Every day I discover peace and power in who I am. So often I find that as we go through life, we try to hide who we think we are. We try to hide what we think are our flaws. We try to compensate for those imperfections that we perceive in ourselves. We are so afraid that we don't measure up somehow. It's hard for us to believe that we are perfect for who we are, just the way we are. It is our own fears that tend to block our beautiful expression of ourselves. And when we stop living in our truth, we then look for someone else to validate us. When we look for someone else to validate us, we stop listening to our own desires and we start listening for cues about what someone else wants from us, or we assume we know what someone else wants from us. And then we try and accommodate, we try to compromise ourselves and our integrity and our beliefs, and we try to fit into someone else's picture of what good, bad, worthy may look like. The problem is we can't ever really know what someone else's picture is, and there is no way we can fit into someone else's mold. In the same way that we all have different fingerprints, that we all have a DNA that makes us exactly who we are, even in identical twins, there are very subtle differences. We have an authentic truth. We have a fingerprint of our soul. We have the fingerprint, we have the DNA, if you will, of our soul. That is the truth of who we are, and that is what we are asked to bring to this world. We are asked to bring the beautiful truth of who we are, because if you recall, the picture of the world, the mosaic of oneness, is made up of all of the beautiful individual pieces, all of the thumbprints of every soul. And the tapestry that makes up this life depends on the thumbprints fitting together with all those other thumbprints in that perfect way. And so your job here is to become more and more authentically who you are. When we live true to ourselves, we are living in peace and joy. Even if it doesn't exactly look like what we may have imagined, there is a peace and a love that helps us to continue to know we are always evolving. We are always growing, and there is not necessarily an end point. That is the purpose of infinity and eternity. We look here so often for the destination, and so we want to measure up to some false idea of what the end looks like. And there is no end. And so continue to simply evolve. And if something does not resonate with you, it's okay to say, that's not the right fit for me. That's not something that I choose to manifest. You may want to feel successful, but successful to you may be sitting quietly in your garden and not surrounded by many, many people, while your best friend may want to be a public speaker or a musician who is always surrounded by hundreds of thousands of screaming fans. Those two things are very, very different, but they are absolutely imperative. for evolution and for the growth of both souls, of all souls. Allow yourself to honor what you truly desire. If you are feeling lack of any kind, love yourself for that and look at where you believe that you lack somehow. And the more you give love to all of those things, those spaces, those beliefs, the more you can heal that and the more authentic you can become. Have a wonderful, miraculous day. Honor the truth of the light that you are. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.